With its scriptural foundation, Global Business Roundtable's mandate extends even further. Through our sister organization, Global Fund for Jesus, we aim to reach out to those who are suffering. Every 5 seconds, a child dies from hunger-related diseases. More than 11 million children die each year from preventable health issues like malaria, diarrhea, and pneumonia. 50% of women in developing countries lack proper maternal care, resulting in over 300,000 maternal deaths annually from childbirth. 98% of the world's undernourished people live in developing countries. In developing countries, 1 out of 6 infants are born with a low birth weight. 1/3 of all child deaths in sub-Saharan Africa are caused by hunger. So, why do we care?
I had this vision, a big cloud of light, and a voice came and said, "Arise and establish a global fund for Jesus."
Out of this vision, the Global Fund for Jesus was established with its God-given mandate to do what Jesus Christ would do if he were physically among us.
He would take care of the poor, he would take care of the widows, he would take care of the sick, he would take care of those afflicted by wars, by diseases. So he would take care of all that are oppressed.
Homes is based on being eyes to those who are blind, hands to those who don't have them.
To fulfill its mandate, Global Fund for Jesus aims to invest in high-impact projects in all developing countries, and, where possible, partner with other organizations.
There's no one country that can fulfill this mandate. God has deposited various skills and talents around the world.
The focus is on 6 key areas: education, healthcare, food security, job creation, prosperity and economic empowerment, and entrepreneurship.
It's going to help with the scholarships, it's going to help build hospitals, it's going to help even build homes for people.
GFFJ can step into that breach and ensure that wealth is distributed in a godly fashion and that poverty is addressed head-on.
When the fund has built a school, the teachers, the students, everybody will be told that the school has been built by the money from Jesus. And the focus will move away from people who contributed to the fund, to God.
So, how do we fulfill this mandate? The Global Business Roundtable's international network will be the platform for the Global Fund for Jesus, and the core of its work will be driven by volunteers. These are the Global Fund for Jesus ambassadors.
The ambassadors are to spread the word about the Global Fund for Christ.
The main role is to mobilize people.
The Global Fund for Jesus' mandate includes building schools, clinics, hospitals, old age homes, orphanages, and entrepreneurship centers. Yet, without funding, these initiatives cannot happen. So we envisage millions of people around the world committing to support the GFFJ vision, weekly or monthly. The second campaign for equity mobilization was launched in January 2015. This will appeal to companies to pledge a percentage of their shares to the Global Fund for Jesus. The third leg of resource mobilization was launched in January 2016 and will focus on property, farms and buildings which will be used by Global Fund for Jesus to fulfill its mandate.
For the past 6 years, all we have done is laid foundations. We established the structure, and also we make sure that the resources come into GFFJ so that they may be invested, and that at the right time, those projects will come and the Lord Jesus Christ will finance them.
With your support, the Global Fund for Jesus is building a solid financial foundation that will be used to improve the lives of thousands of people around the world.
The call is to invite everybody who hears this message to pledge to give to the Global Fund for Christ. Because this is what he promised, that everybody who gives to the Global Fund for Christ would have partnered with him, and that if Jesus is a partner, your success is guaranteed. It is my belief that the Global Fund for Christ will be the largest fund in the face of the planet.
For Global Business Roundtable and the Global Fund for Jesus, it has been a phenomenal, God-inspired journey that has seen many thousands of lives changed. But this is just the beginning.
Attribute the growth in the organization to God. And it's humanly impossible to achieve what the Global Business Roundtable has achieved.